everyone, and welcome back to the Alt-Tab Podcast, episode 46. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel with bell notifications on to make sure you get notified whenever our videos go live, 3 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. Make sure that you also, for all the audio listeners, leave a review on Google Podcast or Spotify, wherever you are listening. Today, as always, joined by UP18 and Cross. Thank you all.
What up?
What up? How's everyone's week been?
Oh man, I had Monday and Tuesday off.
Yeah.
So it's been a long week
weekends.
so far. I've been to work 2 days and I'm ready for the weekend. So.
Yep. Cross, what about you?
It's been a pretty boring week. I mean, yeah, nothing really happened. I just played Ark all week
Nice.
and watched some shows. Done with Diablo.
I finally done beat UBER Lilith, right?
Yeah, she was interesting.
Got on the leaderboard too, right?
Yeah, I guess I could just jump into it, but I really don't like the boss fights in Diablo 4.
Really?
I think they're poorly designed. So so when you've played like Elden Ring or Souls-like games before, where it has really good combat mechanics, and when you hit something, it's super satisfying and you get like a good feedback. I don't get the same thing for Diablo when it comes to boss fights, single targets. When it comes to multiple targets, it's very, very satisfying. But when there's a boss that is super mechanical, such as UBER Lilith, that has like just dozens of attack patterns, I feel like it doesn't really work for Diablo's system, because the whole Diablo's fight mechanic is that you see outlines and things ahead of time, and that's how you dodge for things. But I think when it comes to boss fights, it doesn't work as well, because sometimes those lines aren't accurate. Pixels go beyond it sometimes, and like sometimes you dodge and it hits you, sometimes you dodge and it doesn't. And I think the hit registration is pretty bad when it comes to those mechanically tough fights. And also, like, I mean, you can't really compare Diablo to Elden Ring, because Elden Ring is like entirely designed around boss fights, so it's going to be more polished. But so yeah, games like Elden Ring has these things called iframes, and what iframes are, do you guys know what iframes are?
You can.
Let's take a guess, I guess.
No, I don't actually.
I don't know what iframes are.
No guesses?
Probably.
I would assume. Yeah, no guesses. I got nothing.
A better way for hit registration, like it's a better.
So iframes they're invincible frames. So they're the point where you have the slight timing where you're completely invincible no matter what happens, and there's always those windows of invincibility in Elden Ring. So it's when you roll into attacks, and those are iframes essentially, because when you roll into attacks, you have a moment where you're invincible and you can't be hit. And I don't know, I think personally that's what makes those fights really dynamic. But I think just when you're playing Diablo, just for boss fights purely, and it just feels like a bullet hell, and I'm inherently not a fan of bullet hells. I wish when you're fighting UBER Lilith you can roll into attacks and whatnot, but I mean their whole system is like you see those lines and you have to like dodge accordingly. But yeah, that's my gripes with Diablo 4 boss fights. I wish it was a little bit more dynamic and less like you just have to dodge a bunch of projectiles and a bunch of just fucking like explosive attacks. But I mean, aside from that, they make it hard enough that like some people have to grind a week, some people have to grind like a few days, maybe a few hours. It's definitely gonna take a good amount of time for like the average person. No matter how OP your build is, because there's a mechanic within UBER Lilith where the more damage you take, the more damage she does, and the more damage you take. So it's like a multiplier. It stacks on top of you. You can have up to like 17, 18 stacks. And at that point, like a little projectile will just one shot you. And yeah, it's infuriating. But
So it kind of seems like it's a little bit more more punishing compared to.
yeah, I mean, even compared to like those torment bosses, which is like they're the seasonal bosses. So they're the harder version. They're the Uber version of like what are the names? You know, like the whole the spirit boss.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a spirit.
Yeah.
There's a torment version of that, and she's like level 200.
Yeah.
What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. But yeah, she's UBER Lilith is hard. That's basically
Well, I
what
was just saying, like, because you were talking about iframes, and like how like roguelites and games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring have iframes. Do you think the fact that Diablo 4 doesn't have it, it's more punishing, and the fact that you have to like time your dodges more? Like you can't just like spam it to like.
Yeah, I think it's a whole different like game when it comes to that, but I wouldn't necessarily say iframe. Not having iframes makes it easier because like even if you have iframes, you still have to time it. It's just the fact that you're rolling into attacks and you're rolling out of it. This you just kind of like there's no option for that. So when there's like a whole like row of attacks coming, you can't occupy that space for like no amount of time if you're gonna get one shot. In Elden Ring and all those games, you can see the roll come and then roll into it, and then you can still occupy that space. So I think just in that sense, it feels less dynamic. I don't know if it's less hard, but I mean, in my mind, it felt harder because I just hate like bullet hells where you have to dodge like so many projectiles coming at you once. I feel like mechanically, it's just like I'm like, damn, like what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, and I think also because of that, people are also finding like cheese builds to one shot Lilith, and then it's just like, nah. That's another thing I don't really like about Diablo.
Gotcha.
I think, yeah, I don't know. It's just really, I think it's really tough to balance. Because Diablo is just like, you just go around and you just fucking kill everything at one point. Like, that's how the game is supposed to be played. But I think when you add a boss that's like super fucking hard and has a huge health pool, it's really hard to make the boss fight like feel fun. Without having to like go into the whole like Elden Ring thing. So I don't know what they could do differently. I have no answers. But yeah, I mean, it felt nice to beat UBER Lilith.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I didn't like the fight overall, but just beating her was nice. So I guess in that sense, overall experience was pretty good.
That's good.
And yeah, I just that game is so people always say this, like that game is really fun like during the journey of it. So when you're going from 0 to 100 and then once you cross that point and you get into end game, all of end game, now that I've played like countless of hours, it's literally just thousands of hours of just gear and stat rolling. And it's just like, man, there is an audience for this for sure. But over time, I'm just like, this is like so exhausting. Like you're grinding away, I don't know, fucking 10 hours for like one chess piece. And the difference is like the roll is like, let's say intelligence is like 70 to 80. And maybe you got 75 and this other person got like 79. And you're like, damn, your gear is like not the best.
Yeah.
And the whole like RNG aspect of it, I get it. Like I think it was definitely addicting for me at first because it's kind of like gambling, where
Mhm.
like you gamble the roll that it drops, and then you're gambling the upgrades that you do. So it's just like rolling upon rolling and upon rolling, and then it is especially became like kind of tilting when it came to doing those trials,
Mhm.
because the trials are leaderboard based, and you're basically going through like a dungeon and getting as much point as possible
Mhm.
under a certain allotment of time. And if you just look at the top 100 gear, it's like the best fucking gear that you can get. And the only difference maker between me and them is they have the higher stats of the same attribute that I have. I'm just like, this is so like, oh my god, I wanted to do so good in the trial runs, and then I realized it's just like it's just all luck. These people are just getting incredible rolls for playing so many hours, and they're getting, I mean, 10 15% damage increase just because they got insane rolls. So not a big fan of that. I think endgame did get better with Diablo, but I think when you're compensating the whole endgame aspect with just stat rolling, I feel like it's not really sustainable. There's tons of people already like getting jaded by that whole system. Like, I don't know. I love the game, but I just it's not. I feel like it's just not sustainable.
Do you think the replayability of that game is very low? Like,
Not in terms of going from 0 to 100 and
but
people
once you get
trying
to
different classes and whatnot. But I think when you when you get to the point where like you're trying to like fine tune your character, yeah, there's I don't, unless you're like a content creator or like you're the top 5% that just doesn't ever get tired of like the game, like the loyal fans. Um, you definitely get tired of like replaying that like end game um for just gear rolling. It's just exhausting. Like, no matter how fun the game is, at a certain point, you're just like, I'm getting on to literally just grind gear. Like, I'm grinding numbers.
yeah.
So, and it costs so much money still. I fucking
Like
hate it.
actual dollars or just like gold and
No, just gold, not
gold?
dollars.
Gotcha. Because yeah, you say it's like a million gold, right, to like upgrade your stuff.
So it starts at 77,000 for enchanting, and that's to replace one of 3 affixes that you get for your gear. And there's like list of 20 you can get, and yeah, I mean you roll, and then it just keeps going up. I've had it go up to like 10 million per enchant, and at that point I'm just like wasting money. So that part sucks. Sometimes you just never get the roll. And when you get the roll, what hurts the most is you get the roll and you get the lowest possible roll for the affix, and you're like, and that's like, yeah, that's the difference maker. Some people get the highest roll possible, and then they just thrive, and yeah, I'm just bitter. But I mean, this is probably the most fun I've had with Diablo 4 in a long time.
That's good.
So I'll definitely come back and do the whole bullshit when they put in more content. But for now, I mean, there's really nothing to do. I guess other than play new classes, play like Barb and go to the same lengths I did with Necro. But yeah, so as for now, I'm pretty much done by myself unless you guys get back on the grind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Squiddy never beat Lilith, dude.
I didn't.
You got to 100.
I did get to 100.
You didn't beat Lilith.
I'll be back, dude. I'll make another rogue.
Whatever, bro.
I'll make another.
Dude,
I'll make another rogue.
different class.
I'll make another rogue.
You need to actually experience the game.
I have experienced the game. I went from 1 to 100.
You just played rogue though.
I did play rogue.
You haven't played the other classes.
I'll probably
Druid,
play
Sorcerer, Necromancer,
I'll play Sorcerer, probably.
Barb. You played 1 out of 5 classes.
Yeah, I'll probably play Sorcerer if I get back into it. I see people always like throwing around lightning, like frisbees, fucking everywhere. And I'm like, damn, that looks
Oh, the
cool.
ice frisbees.
Yeah, the ice frisbees or whatever. I'm like, damn, I gotta try that. So I might do so, sir.
Anyways, that's my journey.
That's your journey. Yeah.
That's my
That's
journey.
your journey, dude.
That's my journey.
Yeah,
for
Squiddy
Diablo.
took us right into it. I didn't ask you about your journey.
Yeah.
Well, you got any gaming related stuff?
Yeah, dude. Did you know that Redfall released its final update?
Final update.
Yeah,
Already?
it's because Arcane Austin got shut down by Microsoft. So this is the final update, and they're no longer going to be updating the game after this. So this is the closing chapter to Redfall. This was their 4th update, actually. So
Their fourth or their
Yeah.
4th biggest update?
Their 4th biggest update. Like
Okay.
this one here did add some new things to the game. Added some mechanics. A new system called community standing, which is supposed to like help like the civilians that are in the town. You unlock like safe houses, rescuing civilians, and defeating other bosses. You also get some a safe house skill tree, which is 39 permanent buffs for your character. They also added something called elder nests, to where they're like portals, and you fight the bosses that are inside of it. And you get loot regarding it. They also added in offline mode, so now you can just play offline. You don't have to be connected all the time. And also too, you can now pause during single player play, because it's offline mode. But yeah. So this is there's also a number of changes that were in the update that they never said. But yeah, basically they tweaked the story mode difficulty, improved AI, added a new unrivaled weapon. But they were very vague as to what all came out. But yeah, Arcane Austin was shut down by Microsoft, even though Bethesda did say that they wanted to try to make it a better game. And so yeah, supposedly at one point it hit single digits on Steam charts.
Damn.
No.
Yeah, reviews are mostly negative.
Yeah.
I remember you played this on stream for like a day. I remember you checked this out, I think, at one point.
Yeah, I think I want to check it out again before they like remove it from Game Pass or whatever. But
I remember you were on that yacht or whatever, or the boat. I don't know why I remember that.
Oh, at the beginning, yeah,
at the very beginning, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, they changed a lot to this game. They updated the AI, and did a whole bunch of different stuff to like make the game better. But it just never took off. People got the first impression, and they just never gave it another chance. So when it comes to video games, you have a hard time making a second first impression.
Unless you're No Man's Sky.
I mean, you still don't like that game from your first impression.
I understand that, but that game is doing well.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, now it does well.
Even though like people are shitty online, there's still a good tell whether a game is good or bad based on how many people are playing.
Yeah, speaking of No Man's Sky, they're actually coming out with a new update. It's called No Man's Sky's Adrift. It's going to make the game lonelier and more dangerous.
Oh no.
So basically with this one here, you get to actually let's see, where did I see
trailer?
With this one here, you actually get to explore an abandoned galaxy. So there's no shops, no NPCs, or an abandoned universe, actually. They also are introducing new ships, and all other stuff as well. But I think a new expedition as well. I think it's supposed to be a little bit more scarier aspect.
Spooky.
So yeah,
spooky pooky.
But I think this is like the 20th update, I believe. Yeah. This is the 13th expedition though that they're gonna have. But trying to see exactly what all they're adding. I remember reading it, but you brought up No Man's Sky, and I remember seeing the tweet for it.
Trailer. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I do want to get back into No Man's Sky. I want to I don't know what update I left on, but yeah, I feel like No Man's Sky would be pretty fun to play. I mean,
Yeah,
I had a blast on it when I got it on Xbox. Huh?
Yeah. No, I'm just seeing like I'm looking at their Steam charts. They really made a comeback. Like they were at their lowest around 2017 to 2018. Like they were
Mhm.
holding triple digits and then jump up to like when did it start? August 2018. That's when they popped off. They went 28,000 and then they kept holding like 6 to 10k since then.
Damn.
And it has 10,000 players right now. 14,000 peak. Not bad.
Not bad at all. I wonder when I actually bought.
They actually have a community for it, which is good. You'll probably never see those numbers dip as fast.
Excuse me, sorry. Damn, on my Steam here, I haven't played No Man's Sky since July 29, 2022.
I feel like if I get hooked on this game, it's gonna ruin my life.
I bought so I bought this game I think in like 2017, 2018. I think it was a year after it came out. Oh, hold on a second.
Bless you, dude.
No, I just wanted to be a vampire. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. But no, yeah. Actually, the Adrift Expedition, I guess it's an update. But yeah, it came out yesterday. Or at least this is the notes on Steam was for yesterday. But yeah, I feel like that'd be a cool game to play together if we ever get a chance to play it.
Not right now, dude.
It's on Game Pass. Yeah, I mean, but after Arc, once you finish it. Yeah, there's a lot you can do in that game. But that is No Man's Sky. Another game that is basically at its end is Cyberpunk 2077. CD Projekt Red has confirmed that no one at the company is currently working on Cyberpunk 2077. So,
Dang.
it's the end of an era. I mean, they brought it around too with Cyberpunk.
Oh, they did. I mean, Phantom Liberty was crazy.
That was their end.
Yeah,
that was
final
their end.
project.
Yeah. So that was their send off, and they did really well with that. But now they said that everybody at CD Projekt Red is currently working on the next Witcher. So,
Okay.
I don't know if you guys ever played the Witcher games before.
I think I played Witcher 3. It was really good.
I have Witcher 3.
Briefly played The Witcher.
Yeah, briefly played.
I don't think I played it. I don't think I really played it.
Played like 5 minutes. Be fun.
Yeah, I think it was a long.
You can always try it again, you know. I'm pretty sure you can buy it on Steam, and you like Elden Ring.
I do like Elden Ring. How much is it? Oh my God, what's Steam?
I mean, it's not quite like.
Ring, you gotta wait till it goes on sale. It's currently $40 right now still.
Damn.
But all reviews is 707,807 overwhelmingly positive reviews on that game. So I actually own the.
Damn, they have 10,000 players consistently.
The Witcher?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like a lot of mods that people just play.
I mean, probably a lot of port mods, dude.
First review says, "I wish I could erase my memory of this game and play it again."
Well, that's a good sign.
The game's so good, I had to buy it after pirating it.
Bro's definitely got some calls that
day. Dude, maybe I should play The Witcher. Who knows? Maybe whenever they come out with the new Witcher game, like when it comes out, I'll play Witcher 3 so I can kind of get. I think
new generation.
I wasn't really down with that whole like, I guess Souls like melee fighting that The Witcher has in it when I first tried to play it. So, who knows?
I mean, this isn't really like Souls like, right?
Well, what I
fight.
remember is like the fighting style. Like you had to like dodge perfectly and like parry and all that stuff. And at the time I was young and I was just a shooter kind of guy. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just keep firing off the games here. Gaming news coming at you fast. So that was the end of Cyberpunk because they're going to The Witcher now. Another thing is too, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 released their teaser trailer. They will reveal worldwide trailer on June 9th. Also, too, they did show already the Black Ops 6 Vault Edition skins, which is for the players and for the guns as well, which they're keeping up with that whole Black Ops style of just outrageous looking skins. So you don't got to worry. I know there's one thing that Cross always said when the Call of Duty first came out is that they didn't have any skins that actually look good. And these ones do look better.
Yeah, they like edges for like 5 months straight, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna release like fucking Fortnite looking skins for the whole duration of the game. And that's what COD now is doing. Like, it's just crazy. I don't know why they do this bullshit, but
no, it looks like from the skins, from the operator skins as well as the gun skins, looks like they're just going straight to the Fortnite style. There's that. And one last thing that I have regarding gaming is Minecraft.
Yeah, buddy.
For anyone that needs to get their 2-week kick in on Minecraft, you can wait until June 13th. Because that is when the Tricky Trials update will release. It is the next update for Minecraft. It will be released on Java and Bedrock Edition. With that there, they are introducing Trial Chambers, which is a new structure filled with traps, tricks, and treasures. You can go in. They're just basically dungeons. They're challenges. There's mobs to do battles with, rewards to claim, and blocks to build. They're also introducing 2 new mobs that lurk in the trials. You got the Breeze, which is like a tornado. And then you also have the Bogged. Sorry, I kind of stopped talking. Yeah, they're called the Bogged. It's a poisonous skeleton. And so I don't know if they're going to shoot arrows. Most likely they will, because skeletons most likely do that. So they are poisonous, and they are in the chambers. You can increase the difficulty of the chambers. If you go in solo, it's 1 difficulty. If you bring in a friend, it ups the difficulty. So you go in, you reap the rewards, and yeah, they're basically vaults. The vault is a special new block that's added. It rewards players with precious loot in exchange for a trial key. Unlike chests, which can be emptied by 1 player in a realm, usually the vault rewards every player in your adventuring party that unlocks it with a trial key once. So if you go in with 2 people, 3 people, 1 key, everyone gets loot. So that's nice to see. But yeah, the more people you take in, it will increase the difficulty. They're also bringing in a new weapon. They're now bringing in the mace. You can now use a mace as a weapon. You can smash some things. Crafted using a breeze rod, which is dropped by the breezes, and a heavy core, a new item only found in ominous vaults. That's how you make the mace. The mace also has 3 unique enchantments, which makes it more powerful. The density enchantment lets you deal more damage when dropping down and smashing your foes. Breach enchantment lets your mace penetrate the armor of even the strongest hostile mobs. Wind charge launches you high in the air after landing a successful smash attack, making it easier for you to chain your attacks. So smash it, jump, smash, smash, smash. You can keep smashing, basically.
Just smash it.
Basically, dude. You can now decorate. When you complete the trial chambers, you do get little banners that you can take and decorate your house with. There's new armor trims, pottery shards, and like I said, banners. Also, 2, they are introducing auto crafting, which is a new block, I believe, that uses redstone for automated crafting. Ooh. You pick a recipe, you add a stack of ingredients, supply a redstone pulse, and ta-da! In a few ticks, your automated crafting item will pop out into the Minecraft world. So you just got that. They got all new. Crazy. What do you say?
Said farm's about to go crazy.
Yeah. You got all new building blocks. let's see, they have a bunch more copper stuff now, actually. So adding more copper stuff. There's 20 new paintings as well that they're going to be adding in. And that looks like that's a lot of the big stuff that's going to be coming in with the June 13th update, Tricky Trials. So yeah, that's all I got.
Damn.
What do you guys think?
I know that I know the mace, you can kill the warden in one shot if you go high enough. With depending on how high you fall, it increases the amount of damage that you do with your like slam attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I think people are able to, at least in the like pre-release of it, they were able to go in and like one shot the Ender Dragon when it was like perching. You know what I mean? When it like perches in the middle, people were able to just fall down and one shot the Ender Dragon, one shot the Warden with that weapon. So I know that it's very. I know a lot of people were saying that that's like the new way to take out those bosses.
How to one shot the warden.
Yeah,
damn, dude, am I coming back to a bedrock realm or what, dude?
It pretty much one shots. Yeah, it's supposed to one shot everything if you can get to like high enough. You get to, I don't know if it's max height, but I know if you build up high enough and fall, you can one shot all those bosses.
Well, you'll get to test it out, Squiddy, 2 weeks from now.
I know, no, I'm gonna be there.
But I guess, yeah, I would make a bedrock realm, not a Java server.
Boo. Shields suck in that one. I hate shields in Bedrock. I hate so many things in Bedrock. Bedrock's good, don't get me wrong, but Java is just better.
He's a Bedrock hater.
I don't hate it, but
listen, Bedrock's the way to bring people together.
No,
like
you're 100.
Bedrock.
You know, you're 100% right.
So much simpler.
You're 100% right in that case. But there's like little things about Java that I like better. One of the biggest things is you can carry things in your offhand. You can't carry things in your offhand in Bedrock. You can only have like a torch or something.
They might update it. They could update it to where it shows that, because I mean nowadays all the updates are the same for each game. You know what I mean? So who knows? Maybe.
I hope they do that, because that's just a quality of life thing. Being able to put blocks or other things in your offhand. But also shield. Anyways, moving on.
Oh, they also have their 15-year anniversary
For Minecraft?
Yeah.
I know they had a
crazy,
promotion for the Minecraft movie about the. I don't know. I saw something.
Oh yeah, and there's an animated series supposedly like coming to Netflix or something like that.
Damn.
Crazy.
The Adventures of Steve.
They made a map
That's the name.
for 15-year journey, their 15-year anniversary on Bedrock. Played it with Rebecca today. It was really good.
Ooh.
It's like it's like they laid out like a museum, and you can go to like 6 different portals, and one of the portals is like alpha, so you get to see what alpha Minecraft was, and you switch a button and everything just becomes alpha mode Minecraft, which I don't know if anyone's played alpha Minecraft, but you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
I feel like they're like, I feel like I did, because I remember playing a game that was like Minecraft a long time ago. Like my friend was like, dude, download this game, we'll play together. And it was like
Blockcraft.
It was just a bunch of blocks.
Yeah, there were so many clones.
It probably was a clone, but like I just remember it wasn't an infinite world. It was just like it was yeah, and so but that'd be cool. That's cool. I'll go check it out. Also too, regarding Minecraft, High Ground is actually, they have a collab with Minecraft. And the boards didn't sell out. I'm actually on the High Ground website right now, and the only board that sold out is the Minecraft based 65 keyboard, the one that has all the little blocks. But the one that I showed Squiddy that had the inventory is still there. Damn, $260.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the price and I was like, ew, maybe not.
Summit 65.
The only thing I would get is I think the mouse pad, but even
I'm alright.
I forget what it was. What was the mouse pad? It was fucking.
Now you're gonna catch me with that price tag.
Oh, dude, I might get it, dude.
Oh yeah, no, I've really sold it. How much? Wow.
But yeah, that's all I got for gaming news.
That map.
Yeah, that mouse pad looks nice, huh?
I might get that map, the one with like the 4 maps all together. I want the other ones, but.
Ooh, okay. I like the little jelly bag.
Jelly bag.
You say with the 4 maps together? That's 8 maps.
Sorry, not 4. Fucking yeah. All right, bro.
The 4 math.
Sorry, I
1, 2, 3.
It does look dope though. It does look dope. I'll give you that. I like the seed.
8, yes.
The seed that they have right there. You have the little seed on the left hand side. I wonder if that's an actual like you can find that area. Yeah.
Man, that should get dirty so easily for me.
Yeah, mine. I gotta wash mine. Mine.
That's why I just use glass.
Mine's still pretty good actually.
It's so much easier to maintain.
You have a glass,
Yeah.
like it's actual glass.
Yeah, there's glass here. Oh shit.
Why do you have that? What?
I had that same thing.
Why?
The Cross
It's
recommended
easier
to me, and I bought
easier to
it.
clean. It's nice and fast. I mean, it's not for everyone, but it beats the cloth pad for me because cloth gets dirty so easily.
Yeah, my
But you
cloth
can have
pad before.
Cool designs on it though, dude.
Yeah, I don't care about that anymore.
Like you can have fucking Goku, dude.
I don't give a fuck about that.
How dare you?
I don't care about mousepad designs anymore. I just care about the performance.
Why?
I've changed my ways. I mean, these mousepads look cool. I'll probably just buy it, display it.
Yeah.
Like a novelty
dude,
item.
they have all the
map up on the wall.
other keyboards on here. What?
What?
Naruto. Dude, they got Exodia, from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Exodius.
Ooh, Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. They just restock everything.
I don't know. They have little Pokemon ones as well.
Oh my.
I guess they just had some left over, probably.
Nice.
Yeah. How big is this jelly bag? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that's all I got for gaming wise. I guess Squiddy, if you want to wrap up gaming,
Yes.
you can talk on Valorant.
No, talk on Valorant. Masters Shanghai. Currently the Swiss stage is over. I pulled up the wrong fucking thing. That is not what I meant to pull up. Shit. Okay. Yeah, Swiss stage is over. Dragon Ranger Gaming gone. T1 gone. FPX gone. Leviathan also gone.
Dude, your picks is just shot, dude.
Yeah, my picks are shot. What was my actual pick? Yeah, my number 1 Lev is gone. Yeah. So that's actually, I'm gonna do this just because they're out. I'm gonna put everybody that is out currently. Cross's actual 3rd pick is out. Fnatic still in. T1 out. FPX. Cross's whole troll pick is out.
Yup. I mean, I picked the 3 weakest teams.
Yeah. DRG, T1, and FPX all out. Both Cross's PRX winning, and you both have PRX winning, so they're
gonna win.
They're still holding out. Jacob with Fnatic at 2nd, and 100 Thieves at 3rd, and Cross with 100 Thieves at 2nd, and Lev at 3rd. So some of the things still holding strong. We're in playoffs now.
All three of my teams are still in.
Yeah, all three of your teams are still in actually, and all of your troll picks.
They haven't played yet.
Hey, 100 Thieves played. Fanatics played.
I know, but that was before they played.
Yeah, both your picks, all 6 of your picks for your troll and actual are still in so far. So
yeah, even my troll picks.
Yeah, even your troll picks are still in. Which pretty crazy. So we're in playoffs now. So far, we've had 100 Thieves versus Foot and Fnatic versus Gen G. 100 Thieves 2-0'd Foot, and Gen G 2-1 Fnatic. So we'll have 100 Thieves versus Gen G in a couple days. That'll be. I should actually hopefully when is that? Yeah, I'll actually be able to hopefully watch that one. That should be good. 100 Thieves versus Gen G. So already in lower bracket we have Foot and Fnatic, and 2 games yet to be played are EDG versus Team Heretics and Paper X versus G2. So we will see how those play out on tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow morning. Those 2 games. So playoffs going pretty. I think relatively as expected. The only thing I think that is Lev being out already. They got 2-1 by Foot, and then they got 2-1 by Lev. They did beat T1, but they didn't do enough to stay in. So pretty crazy. So yeah,
You got a breaking news, Squiddy, regarding Valorant, dude.
Yeah, I know. So NRG, I guess that's one thing we can talk about quickly. NRG will I think that they announced they're gonna sign back FNS and SOM to NRG. I think they benched Demon 1, I believe.
They benched Demon 1 and they released Marv.
So that's pretty wild for benching. I don't know if Demon 1 will. I don't know if he's under still, like if he's gonna stay. But I think yeah. Yeah, so he's 6th man now. So that I don't think. Do you think they'll do better? Do you think that they'll do better now with Sam and FNS back over Demon 1 and Marv?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I mean, Demon was playing like shit. Like no one could activate him, so he's gone. He was like yay. Like no one could activate Demon 1. So I mean, respectfully benched Marv. I mean, I don't think it really made a big difference whether he left or joined or stayed.
Yeah, he just
I think that was like a fair trade. It wasn't like because he was bad. But I mean,
can you imagine if they just kept Marv? Like if Marv stayed and they just got rid of like Ethan and Demon 1 and brought back Sam and FNS, you basically have the full squad back,
So is Ethan not IGL anymore now? Because FNS is back? Like that's conflict of interest.
Marv was the IGL.
Oh, I thought Ethan was IGL.
I think Marv was IGL until he left. And then Ethan was after.
So not... Wait, what?
So Marv was IGL because he came over as IGL from Sentinels because he was IGLing Sentinels, and he came over to NRG to IGL. And then when he benched himself for health reasons, Ethan became IGL at that time.
Okay, so FNS is not IGL then.
I'm pretty sure FNS probably will IGL. Because Ethan,
so confused.
So Ethan can sit back because like he wasn't like main IGL. He was just stepping in because Marv basically.
So he was never IGL.
He wasn't main IGL, no, but he was IGLing. I think after Marv benched himself.
Who was
But I
playing
don't
in
think-
place of Marv?
Uh,
I'm just confused where they played a game without Marv that Ethan was IGLing. When was that? I didn't
well,
realize
no, never mind. Ethan never IGL'd
Well,
because it was the end of the season. It was the end of their run. So
yeah.
So yeah, there wasn't an IGL on the team then.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't think Ethan will have a problem not being IGL because on EG he wasn't IGL. Because Boostio was IGLing on EG. So.
Oh, I forgot he was on EG.
Yeah. Did you see the intro for Shanghai? Like that little video? I don't know if it was like if they've been showing that the entire time, but I saw the
like a trailer kind of.
Yeah, that was dope. Good. I like how it was Kang and Boostio. They were like talking beef, and he was just like,
that was good.
I'm gonna beat you like I did in Champions. I was like, damn.
Their Champions trailers are also always really good.
Yeah.
DRX bench stacks. Their IGL. And then they brought back Flashback, which is interesting. DRX is cooked.
Think so?
Yeah. Because, like, they benched RB to bring Flashback, and then Flashback went reserved, so they brought in that Benny guy. And then Stacks got benched, and now Flashback's back from reverse. Like, it's just so weird.
Do you know what ethnicity Marv is?
Probably Chinese. I have no idea.
Be crazy. He becomes IGL for DRX.
I know he's not Korean.
Yeah.
He has, like, his last name?
Oh, his last name is Gwen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, he's Viet. He was born in Canada, raised in Toronto.
Damn, dude, he's near you.
Near me, but in a whole different world.
In a whole different side of the country.
Yeah, Toronto's different. Toronto people are crazy.
Toronto's right next to New York, right?
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah.
New York.
Anything else, Quiddy, regarding Masters? All right. Well,
no, that's that.
Stat calling?
I did watch 100 Thieves versus Foot today. I didn't want to look up the scores beforehand, so when I got to work, I just pulled up YouTube, and I thought I was gonna be able to pull up the VOD and just be able to watch it.
Yeah.
But freaking on YouTube, they're like map 1, map 2, and I was like, okay, someone gets 2-0'd. I was like, who's it gonna be? And yeah, 100 Thieves whooped Foot.
It was a boring match.
It was boring in the sense that it wasn't going back and forth, but
Jesus, 13-2 and 13-5.
It was nice watching them play. Like Bang on Icebox was nasty. He was just getting a lot of kills there on B when they were defending. It was really good. Bang did really well. Asuna almost got an ace like round 3 or something like that. What else happened?
Cryo dropped 32 on Bond.
Damn. Cryo was doing really well as well.
32 and 11.
So
playing Brimstone.
This 100 Thieves team is looking real nice right now with Boostio leading them. Oh my goodness. Like even the announcers beforehand, they were like saying who was going to win each games and whatnot, and they had 100 Thieves going all the way to the grand finals, but they have PRX beating 100 Thieves in the end.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced because they played Foot, but it'd be a good tell like once they actually play like all the top teams.
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, so far they
They
look
play
great.
Gen G.
They
So.
play Gen G next.
Yeah, that would be a good tell.
Boostio did say that he would rather play Gen G over Fnatic because they know that, like, if they want to win, they want to face Gen G. They feel like Fnatic is, like, really good on anti-strat in them. So we'll see what... You see Boostio had a little pig stuffed animal on the table.
Yeah, no, I didn't notice that.
And he'd be squeezing it and he would like showing it to them. Oh, he's such a trash talker, dude. Such a trash talker.
He is. He gets under people's skins.
That's good.
Yeah.
Especially with a game like Valorant because it's very like mental based. But yeah, they face Gen G next, so that's definitely going to be a good game to watch. I started falling asleep at work because, again, like you said, there wasn't really much going on. So I was like, I gotta watch something else. So I just ended up looking up what happened between Fnatic and Gen G, and all those games was by two rounds or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must have been a really good match to watch, especially being there at Shanghai probably and watching that.
Dope. That would have been nice.
I'm also excited to see how EDG plays tomorrow or tonight.
EDG
against Team Heretics.
Against Team Heretics, yeah, because I mean it's home field advantage for them. They're playing in China, so interesting because they're the only Chinese team that are now in.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do well, but
I just hope EDG makes it far so that way there's a crowd there. You know what I mean? Because is the crowd really gonna stick there if all the Chinese teams are out? You know what I mean?
I mean, it depends on the culture. Like Tokyo had immense amount of support because they just loved every team. Fucking Sao Paulo was, I don't know.
I wasn't right.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of. Well, no, Sao Paulo Fnatic won.
But yeah, I'm just saying though, like the Brazilian teams were gone, and so when
and
Fnatic won, everyone just left. Yeah,
I thought that was pretty shitty, but I don't think they will. I think people in Shanghai are probably like really stoked that the Valorant event is being held in Shanghai. They'll probably watch all the games.
Hopefully,
I mean, they'll probably not as be happy when their home teams lose, but nah, I think they'll be fine.
Should be good. Yeah, I'm excited to see how they play.
EDG's playing today or tomorrow?
I guess it's like 4 a.m.
7 a.m.
Oh my god.
7 a.m.
5 a.m. for you, I guess, roughly.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try not to get on Twitter or look up any scores, and I'm just gonna pull up the YouTube. You just watch. I guess I can pull up Twitch.
Paper X2. Who do you think wins?
Paper X.
Yeah, by like a stomp, or do you think it's gonna be close?
Honestly, I think it'll be 2-1.
2-1. I can see 2-1. Yeah. What about EDG versus? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry.
Just the next team predictions. EDG versus Heretics.
I want to see EDG. I think it's gonna be a 2-1.
I think for me, I think it's gonna be 2-0 either team. So I think EDG is gonna either hard stomp Heretics or Heretics is gonna dismantle EDG. But I don't know. I feel like they're both fairly new to the game, so it might be a good game to watch.
Yeah.
Like Heretics haven't really made land that much until last Masters. And EDG, like same thing.
All right, put that down.
Oh, what?
But I have PRX winning 2-1 and EDG or Team Heretics winning 2-0 either way. So let's put that down.
All right.
Well, that's Valorant, I guess. Moving on. What's the strange show, Cross?
Yeah, it's a terrible show. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a vampire show basically. It's an outbreak, vampiric outbreak. It's these little parasitic worms that like dig into people's skins because they have like little razor mouths, and basically when one worm gets in, you're just kind of fucked. Um, I kind of wish it went a little bit more to like the whole outbreak scientific show route. But it ended up being more sci-fi. Like it's like an entity. There's like this thing called a master. It's like the what's the closest thing I can relate this to? You know how in Demon Slayer, if you kill Muzan, every demon's dead.
Yeah, so it's like the master vampire.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh man, the premise is so good, but the character writing and the dialogue writing is so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. The dialogues are, it's just so bad. There's nothing good about the dialogue. Like the characters are weird. There's no character development. It's just like they move through like these events and then there's no character development happening. It's like they kill off characters before they can really explore who they are, which really pisses me off. And I don't know. It's like people said it was a really good show on TikTok, and I was like, TikTok, they know stuff. And then I watch it, and it's probably the worst thing I've not the worst thing, but it's pretty bad, and I'm still watching it.
How many seasons is it?
It's 4 seasons, and I'm on the third season, and let me tell you, it does not get better. And like, dude, the plot armor with the fucking master is so bad. I know there's like plot armor in every show, but like you can handle it tastefully. But this, it's like, okay, so like we're gonna cut off your head, and then the guy that's been chasing this fucking thing for centuries, he just watches the little worm go down the sewer. I was like, why aren't you striking it down? It's just like, oh my god. And then they throw him out in the sun and he's burning for a bit and they're just watching him. I'm like, just like fucking cut him down. And then he gets away. It's just like
you gotta let it cook, dude. Wait till season 4.
It's season 3, episode 5, bro. They're not cooking shit.
Listen, wait till season 4, man. That's
like it's getting worse and worse. I think if they just kept it like an outbreak show, maybe like 3 seasons, and like have just like different variants of the vampires that can retain like, I don't know, intelligence, and not like this whole like, I don't know, it goes into like this whole religious thing, and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, I started watching Suits because I heard it all over TikTok, and so I ended up watching that show.
Yeah, I watched Suits in 2 weeks.
You watched Suits
Crazy.
in 2 weeks? That's insane.
Yeah, I watched it at work. So just to let you know, there's only 8 seasons on Netflix, but the 9th season you gotta watch on Peacock.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm only a couple episodes. It's really good so far, though.
Yeah. It's gonna make you mad, though.
It's gonna make me mad.
Oh, I hate Louis Litt, dude. I hate Louis Litt.
You hate him? He's an
He just needs to shut up. Like, he gets in his own way so much. It's like man, it's just,
I'm only not that far in, so I don't know all the things, but
he just kind of digs his own grave. You know what I mean? Like, he thinks he knows, so he's a smart guy. Don't get me wrong. And he just he lets his emotions get the better of him, and he just fucking fucks everything up. And then they gotta fix everything because Louis Litt had to fuck something up, and then it's just he gets better towards the end, but
Harvey's great.
Yeah,
he's a good character. Mike's a good character. They're all. I like all the characters. Like they're pretty.
I do recommend
Suits. They're good, but anyways, yeah, I brought that up because I saw Suits on TikTok as well. I'll probably keep watching.
Yeah, Meghan Markle's in it.
I know. Yeah. I don't think I've ever, up until now, I don't think I've ever seen one of her things, one of her shows or projects.
Same. She was also in Deal or No Deal. She was one of the.
Oh, didn't she?
The suitcase girl.
Isn't that where she like got started or whatever? Before she did Suits.
Yeah.
I know Suits was like her big break or whatever, kind of. Anyway, sorry I brought that off topic, Cross. If there's anything
No,
else
I mean that's completely on topic. Just don't watch the stream, dude.
Okay. Just a long story short.
I mean, the only
don't
positive
watch.
I got out of that show was getting inspiration for my vampire for the next campaign.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of D&D, no.
Before you get to D&D, I'm on season 11 of Degrassi.
11? 11?
Yeah. I think last time I told you guys was what, like season 4, 3?
Yeah, you were not too far in.
Well, okay. Every season besides the first one. So the first one was like 16, maybe like 12, 16 episodes. And then after that, it was like 22 episodes up until season 10. Now season 10 is 40 something episodes. And so 10, 11, 12, 13 are like 40 episodes each. And then I think the 14th season is like 13. But I'm almost done with season 11.
That's
amazing. 30-some episodes in this season.
How long are the episodes? 40 minutes, an hour?
30-ish minutes.
30, okay. I guess that's
You crazy.
a little better, but still 11. Jeez.
I like the show. The show's good.
I guess, yeah.
It got
I
a
guess
lot
if
better.
you like it.
So at season 10, I guess around season 10, the viewership was dropping. And so it's a Canadian TV show. And so they ended up getting help from an American company, like to help them with like the production of it. So that way they can get the ratings back up. And so you can definitely see the shift from season 9 to season 10. And in season 10, it got a lot better writing wise, camera. Cause like season 9, you can see the graininess in the cameras. And then season 10 is just clear HD. And I'm just like, damn, okay. Just like upgrading everything. And they like changed the title and just the whole tone of the show changed around season 10. And that's when I actually started liking the show. I mean, I liked it before, but the characters, season 10 going forward, I started liking them a little bit more. Maybe towards the end of season 9, into 10, but yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
But yeah, we can talk D&D now.
Oh, I was just brought up D&D, so. Oh, damn.
I forgot I had this. I bought this a long time ago and I forgot I had it.
He has
Ravenloft.
But no, this isn't for Curse of Strahd. This is just for Ravenloft.
Right?
Ravenloft.
This is to like help create a character within this world and stuff like that. We talked about the whole lineages and whatnot.
Oh snap, bro. Okay, what's up with D&D?
Oh, D&D, yeah.
Just taking D&D, bro.
It's, I think last we talked about our Kakarot, shopping list.
Kakarot.
We did that. We started a lot of scheduling going
Conflicts?
around conflicts,
Fucking A, dude.
But Sun was unable to make it on Saturday, so we changed it to Friday, and then he was unable to make it on Friday, so we were just going to cancel. But then we decided Sunday because it was long.
He didn't even send his list, dude.
And he didn't send it.
I knew he was talking about someone. I knew it wasn't me.
Sun messaged me that day, like in the morning. He's like, I don't know what to get, and I was like, just get what you want. Like, I don't know. He's like, what should I get? It's like, I don't know. Like, whatever you want, dude. Just send him a list of something. He's like, okay, I'll look into it. So, all right.
I don't think he looked into it. But we played. We started a little bit early, but we did end up playing. Played Sunday. Played for 5 hours actually, which is I think the longest. A little, maybe tied for the longest. That Roz session I think was also pretty long. But yeah, we spent like 2 hours with the Kakarot buying session or part of the session. I think we got almost everything. I think there were a couple things that we missed or weren't able to buy, but I think majority of the items we wanted to purchase we did get.
I feel bad. I keep pushing like the prices and everything.
I mean,
because like I did get like the price ranges that he gave me, and I wrote them down, and like honestly, like he said 5,500, and And I just felt bad like afterwards because you could just tell he was just like, fine, you can just have it. And I was like, oh, well, no, I just feel bad. Maybe I should just take the 60 for 6,000 or whatever. But
Well, I mean, like, he opened the ladder for bargaining.
yeah,
I feel like you can't really get frustrated at that I mean, I feel like once you open the term bargaining, like, people are going to be on your ass.
mm-hmm.
And Kakarot being like the frugal worm he is, I mean, I don't know. I think it was fine. I did get that kind of frustration, but like, I mean, probably not needed.
Yeah.
I don't think he was like, I don't know. I think you were valid in your bargaining, and I don't think you need to feel bad for him getting frustrated, because that's what he opened the gateway for. And I mean, he should have set like rules, you know?
Yeah.
If like things were getting too long, or like if there's potential room for frustration.
Mm-hmm.
You might have also just wanted to like move the session like a
Yeah,
lot.
probably.
Like, the whole session was about fantasy. Like, he hyped it up so much of Fantasy Costco.
I
didn't really understand like why he wanted to move it forward.
I think because it had been like an hour and a half, like an hour, almost 2 hours. I think it just wanted to get further into maybe like the rest
the story
of Omu and whatnot. Because he definitely did talk about like doing those other before we went to the tomb, doing the 13 and 11 or whatever, doing those last two areas beforehand. So I think it was just maybe not frustration, but just trying to like
just
continue it along. Yeah, and I think a lot of DMs do that when like at certain points. So I think it's nothing to stress about. But we got the items. That we were able to make some new armor and also buy some new armor for myself and Jacob, EP18. Fengel and Soldier now both have some adamantine armor. So now immune to crits pretty much, which is very
what's
nice.
Crazy is that with that I didn't even want to keep the mithril stuff, but he allowed me to. I just wanted to make adamantine armor, and so now I got best of both worlds. But
it was good. The first homebrew, I guess, in a way.
True.
That's not in the books. We made that here live.
Yeah. I have mithril. I have adamantine mithril breastplate.
Yeah. So take notes if you want to use that in your campaigns. But after our bartering and buying and selling session, we had two last points of interest in Omu to check out before we went to the final tomb, which we did. The first one was a shrine, kind of. I'm still not 100% sure. I think it was mostly just to get to an encounter with a Chewinga, which is kind of like a spirit, jungle spirit kind of. So we did interact with that. Sun of Elios now has a Chewinga with him, so that's pretty cool. And then from there we went to the amphitheater in Omu, and we ended up fighting a T-Rex, so like magical King of Feathers or whatever.
King of Feathers,
magical T-Rex. So that was pretty cool. I wish the fight lasted longer.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. No, I know you got like for it. You action surge. You did what you killed it fast. It was good. But I definitely, I think I would have liked to see, like, it's fine what happened, but I would have liked to see like a couple of the other abilities that he had besides just like Misty Step, which I thought was crazy. I thought when he Misty Stepped,
well, he had Misty Step and the ability to
legendary resistances. I know that
he can re-roll saves. Any failed saves he can re-roll. Is what Ravine said, but he chose not to.
Yeah,
that was the legendary resistances where you can just like pass a save. I think I don't know if it's
choose to pass.
I think you can just choose to pass, which is crazy.
And then summon in the bees.
Oh yeah, he could summon the bees.
He summoned the bees and he had Misty Step.
I'm very surprised that he didn't just bite Sun Sun. He decided to
Right.
like shoot. I saw him go there, and I was like, oh, Sun Sun's about to get
He's about to
gored
get
or
bit.
whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what his AC is like 16, I think. I don't think it's that high. And so I was like, damn. And then he was like, yeah, some bees fly out of his mouth, and I'm like, okay, I was not expecting that, but
Yeah, I'm glad
Um,
he misstepped to Sunset and not me, because I'm like the prime target for one-shotting by anything. So I was like, all right, I respect
well,
it.
because I think it's like I don't know what was going through Ravine said, but I think he was partially like
He's trying to make the
he missed.
concentration, right?
He I don't. I think yeah. You know, number one, he tried to break concentration, but I think he hit you. He missed you. Then he tried to hit me. He missed her. Like I shielded or whatever. He missed me, and so he missed both of us with both of like the huge attacks. So he ended up just, and you had done like 4 attacks already. So I think he just left and went to Sun Sun.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he was gonna get anywhere with us necessarily. Like, I feel like we would have been able to, because you have rage, you could have like halved all that damage as well, because it would have been piercing or slashing or bludgeoning or whatever. But I thought it was cool to. I thought it was cool to see a first kind of like legendary resistance. I thought that was cool, just because I know that that's a big thing for those higher level monsters. So, but the fight went over quick. There's not really. It was cool. We got to fight a dinosaur with spells. But that fight ended as almost as soon as it began. I thought it was cool though. I did think that was a cool. I thought the setting was cool too. I liked the whole like. It felt like a coliseum. I know it was like an amphitheater, but it felt like fighting in like an arena.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it, that fight. After that, we checked out something like a back room or whatever at the back of like the amphitheater, or whatever. It was like a cave or something. Not much happened there. We just long rested. And then after that, I mean, we started the tomb of annihilation.
But
So, do you have someone to?
no, I mean you're going through, and I can just ask my question when you get to that point.
So we tomb so far, a lot of puzzles. The dungeon crawl. You would expect as much. Got our first warnings from the final boss, I would assume, and a Serac or whatever. So we were able to go through. We solved the puzzle. It opened the door. Sunset found the hidden door. We were able to put the cubes into the right spot. We kind of just ran through the poison darts, and checked out a mask that has something in the mouth. I don't know what it is, but something's in there. So probably just be wary of that.
Where you put your hand in?
Yeah, it something like clawed. I forget if he said it.
Probably like
I
a
asked.
demon.
I said, did something claw at me or something like stabbed at me? And he was, I think he said like clawed or whatever, but it didn't hit me, so I have no idea. But there was that. We checked out a room where I think we know what to do. We have to go in and put the masks on, and that little the coffin or whatever probably has another one of the things inside to get the effect or whatever from the gods. So we moved on, continued through, got to another room, talked with the spirit for a little while. Fengel went in, opened up the coffin that was in the room, and got infused with a god. So now has a little quirk, flaw, I guess, and then gets a new ability to turn invisible if he so chooses. Which I think is dope. I think that's a cool. I think that's a cool. What's the word I'm looking for? The
Feature?
mechanic. Yeah, feature. I think that's cool. I'm assuming there's probably gonna be like one for each of the gods throughout the thing, but yeah, it should be good.
So the god went into my body when I touched the staff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So the frog.
you just had to fail the save.
Yeah, but
Well,
when I touched
it
I
got
felt the save, right?
activated. Like you had to make the save once you touched the thing.
staff. Okay, because I think
Because you touched it and then it like curled around you or something, and then it like got infused with you after you failed the save or whatever.
yeah, I think I want. So I definitely don't want that spirit in me. I want to test something out and see if I were to take in another spirit, if it would like leave my body, or I get two spirits, I guess. But
Or just they can't occupy you, maybe.
or like, yeah. So I definitely want to, for science, I want to test out. There's two gods that I want to test out on. One is either the snail or the froghemoth. Is it Unka? Unka is the snail.
It's like Unk the snail or whatever.
Unk the snail.
It's like
And then
Froghemoth.
Kuzaban. No, is it Kuzaban? Kubazan. I don't know. The froghemoth guy. Because I feel like, because in the story it talks about him being strong.
Yeah.
So maybe he has something to do with like attack power, right? Or strength or something to make him stronger. Maybe I can turn into a giant, dude. Be fucking froghemoth, dude.
Yeah.
You know
What do you think
what
his negative is going to be?
Well, he's
Does that
strong.
mean all
so it
gods
means
are
that-
going to probably have one.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a flaw necessarily. Like it's gonna like hurt me per se. I definitely think it's gonna be one of those flaws to where I gotta RP it. Like this one, I have to tell the truth all the time. I think if anything, the froghemoth, if he's strong, probably the fact that it's like I can take on anybody, and I have to go in and fight. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can't be like,
He's
do I fight
cocky.
him or not? I have to go right in for a fight. You know?
You have to be cocky with everything. maybe.
Probably. The snail.
You have to fight the strong urge to swallow someone every day. You open your mouth.
The snail, I
That'd be
think it's just a neutral party, right? The
Yeah.
snail.
The snail
So,
was the
Yeah, most likely they're just trying to be
snail like
neutral.
brought everything together or something.
Yeah, I think if anything, the snail just doesn't really have any like. It has a flaw, but I think the flaw is to like kind of bring peace, and because it was in between all the enemies, right? On the little
Yeah.
checkered board that we did with the keys,
Yeah.
he was right in the middle.
Yeah.
Minus 20
Yeah.
speed.
Could you imagine?
That'd be
Because it's a
insane.
snail.
That should be a fun mechanic to play around with.
But yeah, I think when we test that, like when we get to either those two, I think we have Avelios put the staff on the ground, just in case the spirit does go back and say he doesn't want that spirit. Like since he's touching the staff already, it's like
Break the staff, dude.
Yeah.
or that. But I think we put the staff on the ground. If everybody wants Moa, then they touch the staff and they go on from there. But you don't want to tell the truth.
I do not want Boa, no.
But you can go invisible, dude.
I don't. Sure. No, I don't want it.
Just hold your concentration and just go invisible.
You could just it ends, I think, when you attack or cast a spell, right, or something. It ends.
Yeah, but if you do something that has like a concentration on it, and then you just go
you
invisible
could
and just sit there,
and just sit there. Yeah.
and so, but yeah, those are the two spirits I want to test to see if I can either take them into my body or if I'm just stuck with Moa. Then I'm just stuck with Moa, which kind of sucks. I won't even use. I don't think I'll ever use the invisibility thing.
You never know, dude.
Yeah, I guess I never know. But yeah, so
We're getting there. We're getting there, but
yeah,
I
now
don't
we
know
have
what-
our next session, and then we have a whole month off
yeah.
Oh, shit.
because Sun's gone for 3 weeks, and then Squiddy's gone for
And then
2
I'm gone
weeks.
2 weeks. No.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't.
You're gonna be in Ireland for 2 weeks?
I am. Yeah.
Ireland for what?
Just family over there.
You have family in Ireland?
I do.
What the hell?
What?
Yeah. What do you mean? What?
I mean, I guess I don't know you, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
I have no point of interest.
I still think Squiddy's Mexican.
I don't
Kinda
know what
Mexican
Squiddy
has-
is.
Has family in Ireland.
guess we'll never know.
Must
There
have a
is.
white daddy or a white mom.
Boy.
One of your.
That
All
would
your
make
parents
sense.
are
That would
Irish.
make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. I don't know. Ravine was like, we'll do the whole tomb in one day or whatever. Or we'll finish the 2 months.
Finish it on Saturday. You know how like easily you would have to go through everything.
I mean, I don't even know.
Listen, dude, I got the Iron Bands binding. Listen, you hex, disadvantage on strength checks. I throw the Iron Bands of binding, and bam,
True.
he has to roll for a strength check, and if he fails it, he fails auto fails for the next 24 hours, and we have constant advantage on him, and he can't move anywhere.
That's pretty
OP. Rusty. A ranged attack roll with your dex on it. The target is restrained until you use a bonus action. Okay, so it's a DC 20 strength to break out. Or else it's restrained for 24 hours.
Yeah. DC 20 strength.
DC 20 strength.
And if he's a lich, he's not strong strength-wise at all.
Yeah, with restrain, creature speed becomes
That's
0.
a check, right?
No, it's a save.
It's a save. Can he get away with the legendary resistance?
If he has a legendary resistance.
I mean, he probably does.
He probably does. But, I mean, it would use one of the... But how many times can you use that? Or is it only one time a day? Or is it like once it's...
It doesn't say. It says once it's been used, it goes back to a ball.
Oh, okay. So once they're used, they can't be used again until next dawn.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, I'm just looking on Roll20.
Damn, so if you... Okay, I see.
But if it does work, the creature's speed is 0, can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
So bam, you get disadvantage on strength checks with the hex, and if we are able to restrain him, he already has disadvantage on dex. And you can just fireball his ass. And like a magic missile.
Magic missile.
Because I'm assuming he's a lich, and so he's probably going to have he's a boss, right? And in the last, was it Fantasy High, they had a boss that was immune or resistance to non-magical slashing, piercing, bludgeoning damage, right? So, I do non-magical. Only thing that will hit them is the fire from my sword, right? So it's like, I'm not going to be dealing as much damage as I did before. So if I have magic missile, I can actually hit him. And magic missile is not a roll. You just do it, and you just shoot 3, and it's just straight damage. And so,
Is that non-magical? Like if your weapon is magical, does then the slashing count if you're using a magical weapon, or is it only?
So only the magical damage will affect it.
Okay, so it's only your fire and the radiant. Okay, that makes sense from the holy. Okay.
So if they're like immune to it, we won't damage it with our swords, but the magic will. If it's resistant, it just takes half damage from our sword, but full from.
That's 4d10 with the radiant, so you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it. It's not the 2d8, but the extra 2d8, but I'll take the.
What we do is we use the sovereign glue, and then we just use our swords together, dude. And so it's fire radiant.
Fire radiant damage.
And you can just have it, and I'll just punch it with my fists.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, unless we did it all in one day, we're gonna play this Saturday, and then we'll be off for a month. So
yeah, I gotta drink a potion when we start because I got chomped by that mouth. What that mouth do? Chomps.
It does chomp. It does do damage.
Yeah.
Month off. Damn, that's fucking.
That sucks, dude.
It does suck, especially right now. But
It is what it is.
there's nothing.
Well, I mean, we can play without Sun. I can role play Sun for his 3 weeks, and then if we wanted to, if Sun wants us to do that. If not, if he actually wants to play, we can wait for him.
I mean, he's gonna miss a lot.
Yeah,
I think here's.
I don't even know if you want to come back after that.
Well, I
Here's
think
the
if
issue.
it's in 3 weeks, the 3 weeks that he's gone, I think we finish the campaign.
Oh, we do.
I don't think here that's the issue. I feel like with this is like anything we do within any session from here on out, I think is going to be a huge session. Like I don't think there's going to be anything that's like
just wait then.
Like we're never going to have a minor session.
That end game.
I mean, we're in the final I don't think that anything.
It's the final chapter. But I think like if we were to do it, I think in 3 weeks we could probably finish the rest of the campaign. If we think about it.
Because if we have because we got, I don't know how far we are. We have a couple more rooms, but like we're kind of far after only like an hour and a half. Like we didn't have the whole session to do this. We only had like an hour and a half to start it.
I mean, so, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many floors there is, but
I think it said L1, so I'm assuming we're only on the first of however many floors.
Yeah,
but maybe like 3.
And also, too, that room we were in was room number 14, and so we're missing 6 through 14, 6 through 13 rooms. So who knows, maybe.
But I guess if you want to ask Sun, see what he wants to do, then. Have you talked to him at all about that?
No. I was just talking to him on Saturday.
Well, we are playing this week, so I guess we'll see what happens this week, and from there we'll find out scheduling, I guess. But
maybe I'll die this week, dude.
Maybe, maybe any of us will die.
And then the whole wait time, like, I don't even have to be excited for it because my character's dead. And then I just don't have to think, dude.
You can't have a death wish in this fucking thing, dude.
It's not a death wish. It's just more like, if my character dies, I don't care anymore. I can just make a quick little character for next campaign.
Oh, because you'll have 3 weeks to make it, or like a whole month.
Yeah. Or not next campaign, so the next following session.
Oh, dude, you know what I realized is
I'll just jump in that big fucking hole.
Oh my god.
Remember when I talked about like Miracle? How I wanted to bring him into like the next campaign, possibly, if he was still alive.
If he was still alive.
Yeah.
If he comes back, he's just gonna go live on a farm, dude.
Okay.
No, if you want to do something, you can. Soldier is definitely gonna go live on a farm. But
no, I'm gonna have Soldier die, dude.
No,
I'm gonna. There's gonna be someone like, you guys want a Holy Avenger? There was a robot that died over there.
No, Soldier.
Could you imagine? That's the way that I just tell you that Soldier died.
Soldier goes to live on a farm, and he puts his Holy Avenger in a chest and buries it in the ground and retires. That's how. If he survives this campaign, that's how he's. That's what he's.
Dude, the Holy Avenger is just gonna be gone. It's gonna choose somebody else.
That's fine. I mean, listen, rules is written. Just needs attunement from a paladin. You know what I mean? Ross says it only needs attunement. So anybody, I guess, any paladin can come and pick that bad boy up. But he's retiring. Miracle. See what happens if he's still dead. But
I guess in my month off, I'll buy the Curse of Strahd stuff and start getting ready.
Yeah.
And then I'll start coming up with voices. Maybe I could just have the whole Curse of Strahd just be Southern,
Bro.
Like, what are you guys doing over here, huh? You want to come into my manor?
I'll suck your blood.
Hey, let me suck you real good, like. Come here, come here, boy.
That's the final boss. Come here, boy.
Yeah,
let me suck you good.
I'm gonna suck you real good.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Last bit of adventures that came over here, I sucked them off real good.
Jesus, that's the final boss right there.
No, I think, when it comes to Curse of Strahd, I definitely have to I need to figure out to do like a voice that's like calm, like just that has the confidence and just like talks calmly. But I need to like change the voice so that way it's like kind of eerie in a sense, because Curse of Strahd is gothic horror. You know what I mean? So it's a horror story that I have to try to create. So not only do I got to start watching horror movies to get some fucking Thanks. Of course, I choose the campaign that I'm not good with.
I mean, it's your first DM.
You know, also too, they told me to like talk to you guys to see like what is off limits to talk about.
What do you mean?
Like, what's off limits? Like to not like talk about in a campaign.
Such as
That's
just hard off the top of my head.
Just anything regarding horror wise.
Like gore, right? Like,
gore.
Are you guys okay with gore in the campaign? Is something you would ask?
Rape,
probably.
I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
sexual stuff. If you're not into it, you know, like there's like a fine line of how far to go into. You want yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
it's like a session 0 thing.
Yeah, like if you have phobias, spiders, insects, you know, stuff like that. Insects.
Oh.
You say incest?
Yeah, definitely don't talk about that.
Yeah, don't talk about that at all.
No, that's a
But no, I don't think I'll end up going into anything like super, super deep.
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. Do whatever, man.
But
I guess
Is Squiddy gonna have all the sexual interactions again on this campaign?
No, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Because Ravine really pushed the like.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm never doing that again on D&D.
So is that a line that I shouldn't cross?
I wouldn't do it with. If someone else wants to do that, that's fine. It's like it's whatever. I didn't know D&D, but I don't think that's something that I would want to do with my character. So, like, it's if someone else, you know, wants to do that with their character, whatever.
Late, dude.
Yeah, someone else can do whatever they want, but for my character, I would just say, no. I'm gonna write a reason for.
Keep it
probably
a
something.
virgin.
But I have a sad backstory for my character actually, but
also too, I do want to like when it comes down to it, I do want to work with you guys so I can know a little bit more of your character to see if I can.
How many hours per day, dude?
How many what?
How many hours per day, dude?
To like work with.
Work with us, dude.
No, I do want to like sit down and like talk with you guys about your character so that way I can know a little bit more about them, and then I can try to like maybe tailor some of the story into it, or use your guys' ambitions or the way you guys think against you guys, kind of in a sense, you know. So,
well, don't talk to me yet because I don't have anything.
No, I know. I'm just saying when the time comes.
I think I already know my backstory. I already thought about it.
But I definitely think that I know I was talking when last session with like Ravine to where it's like we can either go straight level 3 into Curse of Strahd or start level 1. I think starting level 1 would be dope. And have you guys do one of the adventures, and then lead into Curse of Strahd.
It's like a beginning, or not like a beginning mission or something.
Yeah,
I know there was something like this. I remember Reen actually talked about it on the podcast. He was like, there was like if you took the boat, there's like a turtle encounter or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he said something about that on the podcast.
Ooh,
yeah, there might be like two adventures that I have you guys do before we even get to Curse of Strahd.
ooh.
But it all leads into Curse of Strahd.
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I guess any predictions quickly for next session. I mean, probably just go into the tomb deeper or farther, but
I say we come in contact with 2 more spirits.
okay.
Or at least 2 more artifacts of the gods.
How many sessions till we fight the final boss? Do you think, or we get to the
Probably
final boss?
3. I think after that 3rd session, yeah. Because I don't think there's going to be any way that we take 8 hours to get through that. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Yeah,
sure. It is us, right?
Yeah, it is us.
it is. Yeah, it is awesome.
You don't know what he's cooking.
Sure.
Imagine we just ran past like everything. We just booked it down every flight of stairs we saw. Just completely ignored everything else.
I think we found him.
Yeah, we found. Yeah. We might level up, dude, you know? We're only like 33,000 XP away, 3,100, 3,200, something like that. I don't know what we'd fight to get that much, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
I really don't. Like, after just this first, like, floor so far, I'm already
we got
like,
XP
I
for
don't
the
know
skull,
what...
right?
We got a little bit, but it wasn't like... He gave us more because we started walking through the tomb. It was like 900 each, but it probably would have only been like 200. Like, he gave us more because we were in the tomb.
I
don't know what... I don't know.
What was I gonna say? We could probably go in and kill that shadow monster that's in the void or whatever it's called.
Oh, no. I mean, it's just an illusion, really.
You can go in, but I mean, it's total darkness.
That's true.
So you can't see.
Is there a dispel magic you could use or something? I don't know, actually. If that would even...
I don't have... Cross doesn't have it.
Oh, never mind.
I never got it because...
You have dispel magic as a paladin.
I don't have it, not at this level. You can get it, I don't have it now, I don't think. I have a... I have detect magic. I have detect magic. I don't have dispel magic right now.
You sure?
I don't think so. I know I have detect magic. I think you might get it as a paladin. I don't have it yet, though. I only have 2nd level spells. Dispel magic is like 3rd level, I think. Yeah, dispel magic is 3rd level spell for paladin. I don't have 3rd level spells yet. You don't get 3rd level spells as a paladin until level 9.
3rd level
Which is crazy.
3rd level spells.
So yeah, I guess predictions. We go into the 2 more, find a couple more spirits.
Predictions, I'm gonna die.
And Cross's prediction is he's gonna die.
I'm gonna die, dude. I've been rolling good all campaign, dude, and then here I'm just gonna roll Talbury, and I just feel it, dude.
Just drink the
Whatever.
potions,
Now you're starting to sound like me.
That's exactly what I'm trying to convey.
Hey, but listen, I almost, I could have died.
I think I was the closest person to dying so far. I think I was the closest person to dying so far. When I fell in that pit, I fell in the pit when you flipped the lever with all the spikes. I think that's the only really like.
Yeah, but you didn't take any damage.
Yeah, I think Jacob was the closest.
I'm lower than half health right now.
I took damage.
I'm about half health actually. That mouth fucking hit me twice.
Oh, the mouth did bite you. I forgot you.
Did you get hit by the arrow?
One of them only did like 3 damage.
I forgot the mouth. Did you?
Dude, that mouth fucking went crazy.
I forgot the mouth. What that mouth do, dude? I forgot.
That mouth, dude. That mouth do hard, dude.
I mean, we have 100 potions, I think, or 99 now. I drank one of them.
All it takes is a few good hits, dude.
That is true.
And I was rolling horrible today or last week. I was rolling terrible. All of my rolls were horrible. I don't think I had one nat 20 and everything else was below 10.
You had good rolls while fighting.
My fighting rolls were good.
Nat 20.
But I'm talking about like those traps, huh?
I think you're the only one that nat 20 that fight or that session.
Yeah, I didn't.
On that term, you're probably the luckiest person.
What I even nat 20 for?
It was against Kakarot. It was like
oh yeah, you did persuade.
Buy one get one off, and it was like buy one get one free.
Yeah.
Damn, you right? Okay.
So, I mean, you got lucky, man.
I'm just thankful that I have a +3 to saving throws. That's what I'm thankful for. Because I would have not succeeded on some of my saving throws so far. But I mean, that's D&D recap for now. We played this Saturday, and then from there probably a 5-week break, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
5-week break. Goodbye, D&D. Goodbye.
Maybe we could do a one shot.
We could
do one shot.
See if Ravine knows any one shots, dude.
All right, what are we doing next? What are we talking?
That's all I got.
I think that's it. I think that's all we have. Unless you got anything else to talk about.
No, I don't.
I have the game, but we can do that next week. It's fine.
Yeah, next week. Next week.
I have it ready, but I don't know if you want to do it at this point.
It's up to Cross. Cross, you want to do the game?
I'm cooked, bro.
Yeah.
All right, well.
let's just do it. Let's do it now. Let's do it next week. We'll do it at like the top of next week or something.
All
Top of the
So we're
morning.
fresh.
Oh my god, we're missing podcast too then, right? Let's see what he's gone. Or do you just want to do it together, me and you?
We can just do it
Y'all
together.
can do it together. Y'all can do it together.
Listen, there's a podcast before Squiddy. There's gonna be a podcast
Yeah.
after Squiddy.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
It's the All Tab podcast, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
That's all I got.
Take us out, dude.
take us out, bro.
All right, take us. Yeah.
All right, thank you all.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Take us
all
out.
right. I guess take us across. No.
Take us out, bitch.
All right. Thank you all for watching this episode of the All Tap Podcast. It's been a pleasure. Make sure that you are subscribed with notifications to be notified whenever the episodes go live at 8 p.m. Eastern, or 3 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. Make sure to leave a review on Google Podcasts and Spotify for the audio listeners. And we'll be back next week with some new things. So, been a pleasure, and peace out.
Peace
Peace
out.
out.
Peace out.
Yeah, PP. Yeah.